Soy Mafia, Paige. Hey, it's time for another weekly update live here in Thap Phnom, Thailand. So, a lot of stuff happening this week. Made a lot of videos. Hey, Soy Dog. Here, let me see if I can get this. I always have a hard time trying to pull this up on the screen. You're first. Congratulations. I'm actually 2 minutes early. I'm not on Thai time. Hey, Thunder. Hey, from Denmark. Lindy. Let me try to get this up on my computer again. It's like a never-ending task. So, hey, Peter. Kaeleen. Sinister. RD. David. Hey, guys. Great. Frank. Everybody's here today. Okay, awesome. Got a trip coming up. Hey, guys, from New York City. I bet it's cold as crap there. Jackson, Mississippi. I'm great. How are you? Oh, here we go. Brazil, awesome. I always wanted to go fishing for peacock bass in Brazil. Rick, Tampa. I love Tampa. Hey, Steph. Good to see you, Steph. Yeah, gonna go on a trip to next week. Tuesday, I've got to go check into immigration and hopefully my my New Year marriage visa is complete. I haven't had any phone calls to say I needed anything else or whatever, but Tuesday's actually a little early for it to be done, but I'm hoping, I got to go do my check-in and hopefully it's done and I don't have to go back anything like that. Next year, I'll be 50, so I'm going to do the retirement visa next year anyway. But Miracle Whip. Oh, did you ask me about the Miracle Whip, Randy? I think you did. I actually had somebody ask me about, I don't know, something, and I went to the damn store to look for it. I don't know what the deal is with Miracle Whip, but Thai people are crazy about mayonnaise, and I have seen Miracle Whip in Top Supermarket, but there's none here, but mayonnaise is all over the place in Thailand. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh. After I go to my immigration Tuesday, I got to go to class. And do I need anything from the States? No, but you know what I needed last night? Some nasal strips because I couldn't breathe. I got a damn another sinus cold, but they don't sell that stuff here. But no, I don't need anything. Thanks. After class Wednesday, we're headed to Khon Kaen for a couple days. There's a lot of stuff to do in Khon Kaen. I want to check it out. And then we're going to go to Chiapoom. I have a Canadian subscriber and his wife that live up there in Chiapoom. So hey, Chad, Alan, good to see you guys. So we're going to go see what's up in that area. I've never been to Chiapoom. And yeah, it ought to be fun. So I know I got a few people that live in Khon Kaen. I don't know if you guys are watching right now, but Paige found this place. It was a husky resort, a husky diner. I don't know, they have huskies there. So you can drink coffee and get dog hair in your croissant. I don't know. Your wife is from Chiapoom. I've never been to Chiang Mai, Capio. I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Morning, David. Good to see you. 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Where? In Utah. No, thank you. Kaeleen, yeah. I love Kaeleen. We did we took the kids there last year. We're going to do it again this year. We rented one of those big house boats, and they cater food to you out in the water. It was pretty fun. Of course, the ladies want to do that again too. But you could fish and swim. It was fun. John, happy birthday, Debbie. 50th birthday. I'll be 50 in September. I can't wait. It's kind of mild in New York City. Okay. I thought y'all just had a cold spell. Maybe it already went by. I don't know. The thing in Thailand is, in America, we were so up on the weather. It's like, this is what's going to happen for the next month forecast. But here, I wake up and it's raining. I'm like, shit, it's raining. I don't really have like a news, the news channel here. I mean, you can go online and look, but I don't know, what fun is that? Koh Payam, all right. Jorn, going to Koh Payam. Koh Payam is cool. I like that place. It's very laid back, very relaxing. I really enjoy it. I am going to go back there again sometime. Awesome massage places too, right there on the water. But the food's good. Everything's cool. It's really. Only bad thing is the electricity. You can get it at a high-end resort there, but the temperature is really not too bad on the island. There's always a breeze. Hey, Christopher. Sinister. Yeah, it's day by day. I love it. You know, I used to live my life out of a binder, and every day I would have sometimes 2 pages of crap that I had to do that day. And when I completed something, I highlighted it and highlighted it and highlighted it. And sometimes I'd wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and forget that I'd write something down. And I don't know. Today, I don't even know. I know today is, shit, I don't even know it. Oh, it's Sunday. Yeah, today is Sunday. And I got to make cookies for the kids. I'm teaching again in the morning. And class went great for 3 days. It was pretty cool. I never taught any little kids like that, so I've been doing a lot of research online, like ESL games for kids speaking English, and I got a lot of tools for next week, so it ought to be pretty fun. But I'm going to make some cookies, but I have 60 students in total, so I got to make at least 120 cookies tomorrow. So do more bike rides. Thanks. Oh, hey, Patty, how are you? I just didn't want to get too boring with the bike rides, but a lot of you guys like it. I just don't want to be too repetitious, but I'll try to do that a little bit more often. When I'm here in town, the only thing I can really show you guys is just everyday life here. That's Paige. Paige is cleaning. She likes to clean. I'm so happy for that. Paige likes to do dishes and do laundry, and she's crazy. And aggravated. So I told him we're going to Chiapoom next week. Right? Is that what we're doing? Okay. And where else? Just Khon Kaen? Thanks, Guy. You know, I've got an awesome cooking with kids video. I've already got it uploaded, not uploaded, but I've got it burned, and I really had a great time with the kids yesterday. We made some sweet rolls. Hey, Paige, bring me one of those sweet rolls. I think I have one left, but I made some strawberry. It's kind of like a Cinnabon, but with strawberry. So, but anyway, I made that yesterday for the kids, or actually the kids made it, and it was a really, really good video, fun video, and I might put that out tomorrow. But I've had a lot of content I put out this week because I've kind of had it in the archives, and I needed to get rid of it. And I did one on shopping, and I want Chuck Pizza. The pizza is awesome, Thunder. You come on over, I'll make it for you. It's easy. But I made a shopping video, and it was my request from a while back, but I don't like doing them because I can't really bring... Here, check this out. Look at this. Is that awesome or what? That is a sweet roll with strawberry on the inside. Look at that. That is awesome. But anyway. Thank you. So yeah, by request I did the shopping videos, but you're not allowed to film in these places. And there's just so many people working in there and they're all looking at you. But I've got my little GoPro camera that I walk around with, and they really don't know. Most of them don't even know what it is, you know. So I try to be inconspicuous with it, but it's jerky, you know, and I got to go kind of fast. So I think 90% of the people enjoyed it, and I said at the end of the video that if you needed to see anything that I went too fast, to ask me. But the ones I think that complained about it couldn't watch it because they were getting motion sickness. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to continue to do the shopping videos or not. Maybe by request if you want a question on a certain item like hot water heaters or stuff like that. So you got Tony, I gotta go live. Thai boxer coming from LA. Oh, live talk. Oh, okay. Okay, Tony, see you. Joker says, what's up, buddy? Love the videos. If you had to say one place that was just priceless and must see in Thailand, what would you suggest? Okay, only been really living in Thailand for a little over a year, and the places that I've traveled to in the past, which were always the Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket, and now I've really got to see some of Thailand. I really, really love Koh Chang. Koh Chang is an island that's in the Gulf, and it's just it's a beautiful place. I really love it. I recommend seeing Koh Chang. It's easy to get there by bus. Yes, Steph, you had told me that. I had an SJ, but I cracked the screen on it. It was a decent camera. This is the one that I've been using on my bicycle, and it has a gyro in it, and it works pretty good, but I have no complaint on the SJ other than the one. I had an SJ6 and it had a little mute button on the touch screen, and I always accidentally touched it and I couldn't see the damn thing was on mute half the time, and I lost some voice content. Do I pay taxes? I assume you still have an account. Andrew asked that. Yeah, I've been through that question several times. Of course I pay taxes. So even if I make $20 on YouTube, I still have to say, or if I make interest in a bank account, I still have to say it. But living overseas, you can make, I think, $119,000 before you have to pay federal income tax, but you still have to do like a, you know, small, like a self-employed tax, and it's like $300 a year. But I am an accountant. My accountant, I gave him the stuff that I got from YouTube and a little bit of stuff I got from Patreon, and he said I had to pay $300. I said, are you kidding me? So I gave him my deductions, and I was like negative $12,000. You know, for what it cost me to do videos and travel around Thailand. You don't make money on YouTube unless you're sitting in a room like this every day talking to a camera with no overhead. But it's not for me. That's boring crap. So if you're going to move here, I suggest you have an accountant back in the States to handle your tax stuff. It's not hard to find one. You can communicate over the internet. They can e-file. You don't have to sign any documents. I actually sign my documents and I take a picture of it and I email it to him to let him know that I signed it. But if there's a problem with that tax year, I can give him power of attorney and he can handle it over in the States for me. If you had to get a job, what job would you get there? That's a tough question. I don't want a job at all. So I don't want a job dealing with the public. I don't know. I really enjoy the kids and teaching the kids, but when you talk about job, I start getting a little nervous about it. So, I take that back. There is something that would be fun, And that would be like a tour guide, because you get to meet different people and take them around stuff. That would be a cool job. Or speedboat operator. Do I still have to file state tax? I don't pay state tax. In Texas, there's no state tax. Ko Chang versus Chiapoom. What are we talking about? Vacation or living? Vacation, Ko Chang. Living, probably Chiapoom. Living on an island, to me, gets a little claustrophobic. If you need to get outside, it's a pain in the butt to get out and get back to soil, you know. Dallas Cowboys or Houston Texans? I'm going to have to say Houston Texans. DS asked if there's any cool places I recommend to visit in my area. The temple is really a sacred place for Thai people. The temple's beautiful. You got to see the temple. The Mekong River is fun to come sit out and drink a couple of beers. There's not more than 2 days worth of stuff to really do in this town unless it's a festival time or something like that. But the festival here is just like the festival anywhere in Thailand. It's really not that big of a deal, but you can go across here to Laos and visit Laos. And in Isan, it's pretty laid back. Just depends on what you want to do. Mark just got back 10 days in Thailand. He loved it. Traffic and driving around was definitely the craziest part of Thailand. Yeah, if you're not used to synchronized bicycle and car riding, it drives you crazy. I've never been anywhere where a car just all of a sudden just comes out and just starts going in front of you. The other one just does this. It's insane. But a lot of people do die, mostly at night. Usually from drinking or being too tired. Soy Dog asked how my Thai lessons. I stopped going to school. I haven't had time, but I can't show you. But on my board, I practice every day my Thai, and now that I'm trying to teach conversational English, they're helping me too. But really, I learn Thai every day because I'm just engulfed, and nobody here speaks to me in English except Paige. Philippines or Thailand? Thailand for me all the way. I've never been in the Philippines, so it's not fair to judge, but to me, I don't know. I know how I felt the first time I came here, and I've been to quite a few places and I've never felt like that before. Okay, Mr. Tin Man, thank you for coming. I appreciate it, sir. Greetings from Southern California. Carbon Snail. Hey, I lived in San Diego for 10 months in El Cajon. Yeah, I had a lot of good times going back and forth to TJ. And I loved Ensenada, Mexico. It was really fun. Are you going to wreck Songkran? I don't know. Songkran's coming up. I can't wait. That's the best time for me. Southern Mississippi. All right, I've done a lot of fishing there. Hey, Jack. Sawadee Kap. Carbon, yeah, I'm happy here. If I'm not happy, then I'll do something different. I'm not forced to be here. So life's too short to settle. There's a lot of stuff coming up on the screen, so I'm just trying to answer some questions as best as I can. Last night I had a head cold, and I needed to get some sleep. I took some medication, and right down the street here, there was another monk celebration. But these people down here, they've got plenty of money, so they hired a band and coyote girls. And they blocked the entire street and then had all these carnival lights and crap. And the band left about 10:30, and then it was like open mic for every drunk, belligerent, Thai, out-of-tune person to get on the microphone. So they did this until midnight last night. And my head was going, and I was like, oh, I can't deal with this, But then finally midnight came, and then 7 o'clock this morning, the same It's what it is. It's a gigantic truck with speakers in it. Comes down the street just as loud as it could possibly be. Time to get up. So then they carry the guy down to the temple, and he does a couple, 3 laps, and he becomes a monk for 2 weeks or something, you know. Thailand. Thanks, Thunder. Yeah, thumbs up. If you guys got time watching my videos, just hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that very much. Rio, for me, forever. You live in the U.S., change your name. If you want to open a bank account in Thailand, can I do this from the U.S.? Open an account, transfer the funds to the bank and in Thailand before I visit there. No, you can't. You have to, theoretically, you have to have a long-term visa here to even apply, but there are some they need you to fill out some paperwork, and you've got to fill out a 1099 and some things, but some people, if you're lucky, you can come here on a tourist visa and get that, and then you can transfer money back and forth. So thank you, Daryl. Just sent me $5. I appreciate that. That $5 will actually buy a lot of beer in Thailand. But you know how much beer I drink, so thank you. Ben, can I unlock? Oh, it's not for me. Yeah, Rio, just wait till you come to Thailand and deal with that. But I know what you're going through on the bank account. So I wanted to do the same thing, but my wife was Thai. You know, you would think I could be able to get an account there, but when I came on a tourist visa, they wouldn't do it. So we just opened an account in her name, and then I transferred money over here. And I don't know. I made a video on that. It was kind of a mess, but it is a way to do it. American debit cards don't work there. Yeah, they work fine. I use my Visa card still because I get points still for it. And I very rarely use my bank debit card because I have an account here that I use. But it works just fine. Only thing is you got to keep it up. If you live here, you got to update it, every 3 months? You got to tell them every 3 months that you got to update the system, which is easy to do, to let them know you're in Thailand. So they won't, you know, cut you off if you want to use it. How did I learn to cook so well? YouTube? No. I don't know. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, so I always cooked. If you in the South, if you want something, you make it. You know, you got to figure it out. But when I was stressed out, cooking relaxed me. So I'd like to come home, have a cocktail, start getting in the kitchen and making something. And I just had an artistic feel about cooking food. I just really enjoy it. So it's relaxing to me. So I don't know, guys. Thank you for. I don't know why you're doing this, but thank you. So Joker just sent us $10 for beer. I think we're going to get wasted tonight. If we do, I'll bring you guys along. Am I retired? How long are you married? Sawasdi. I've actually got I know I've got a lot of videos and it's hard to dig through them, but if you go to my playlist, I got videos about a blah, blah, blah list, and it tells you everything about me and Paige. But we've been married, we've been together a little over 10 years, 11 years now, and I've been retired since I was 47 years old. And then I quit work, and then we traveled around the United States. So, you know, being retired doesn't mean that you're sitting in front of a TV eating Cheetos all day. Being retired to me means that I can wake up and choose to do whatever I want in my life without having to satisfy people that I don't want to be around. So, wow, thanks, Michael. I've never seen that pop up. I don't know how you guys are doing that, but that's awesome. Star Cab, do I plan to show more places in Thailand? I guess you're new to the channel. You can't. I can't sit still for more than 2 weeks. So usually I have my camera with me everywhere I go. So yeah, we're planning on doing a lot of traveling. I don't know, forever. That's what it's all about for me and Paige. John Scott, you want a Leo t-shirt. You saw it in Thailand. Okay. Send me a message with your address and I'll send you one. It's called a super chat. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't even know what that is. So. Awesome. Free beer is awesome. Thank you, Carbon. Gentleman Jack is. I used to drink a lot of Jack Daniels. Well, I shouldn't be saying that. I like whiskey, but here it's Scotch. The Jack Daniels is a little expensive. They won't drink it here; it's too strong for them. But I like Scotch, so I'm okay with Johnny Walker. Megaturn liked the pretzel video. Yeah, the pretzels, I've never made pretzels in my life. I watched a couple of videos and I tried it and I said, well, let me bring the kids over here and we'll make it. They turned out awesome because pretzels typically don't use good, they just use dough and it's kind of hard and water and no butter, just a little oil. But the way I did it was with like actual bread, but using the pretzel technique, and it turned out great. Brock retired at 26 years ago at 44. Awesome. That's an awesome achievement. Yeah, I know Scotch is from Scotland. America's stuff is bourbon. Yeah, I didn't say it came from America, but I love Scotch whiskey. I love that. So, but I like bourbon too. I just don't. I don't drink it a lot here because it's expensive. Muay Thai is very popular everywhere in Thailand, everywhere. Randy, the shrimp over there is huge. It's unreal. It tastes awesome too. This time was a little small. It's just the beginning of season in a couple months. It ain't whiskey. I tried Annie Ann's before. It's pretty good. It's very filling. This guy Ed Page says, just call me Ed. Have Paige tell you how to pronounce Hua Hin. Let me back up here. I've had somebody ask me this before. Ask me how to say Hua Hin. That Hui Hin confused the hell out of me for a while. Certainly don't listen to Brian. It's Hua Hin. Hua.
Hua Hin.
Hua Hin. And Hua, like head.
Hua.
So Hua, which means head. Hen, which is a rock. Hua Hin. So the meaning is rock head. Hua Hin. So there's no other word for head than Hua, and there's no other word for rock than Hen. Hua Hin. Somebody just sent me $100. Wow, man. Hey guys, you don't have to do that, but thank you very much. Now I'm going to have a bunch of people call. I'm going to have to get a sign that says e-beggar. Thank you very much. Awesome. Awesome. Let me try to catch up on some of you guys. Wow, Rio. Thank you, sir. I'm going to have to take you out to dinner with us. I get more donations than the stripper channels. I could have showed you guys some hoochie mamas down the street last night. I should have went over there. I couldn't sleep. Yeah, take them to the Coyote concert. You're awesome, Rio. Minnesota. We were in Minnesota in our travel trailer. Beautiful country. Beautiful country. Which Nampla brand do you like the most, Chuck? None. I don't have a favorite at all. Hey, I'm an e-beggar. Now I'm off the job. Steph. There's so many comments coming through. So what D from Cowtown? What is Cowtown? Is that in Thailand? Huh? Do I like durian? It's okay. It's not my go-to fruit. What I don't like about durian is you can't drink. So there's never a right time for me to eat durian unless it's early. We're going to go visit Japan, Jay, for sure. I just don't know when. All of a sudden, there's a lot of people coming here from the States, and I don't know. We're going to have to figure out when. It'll be a spontaneous move, though, I think. Yeah, we went to Pennsylvania on our trip. I've got a lot of older, boring-ass travel videos. They're still on my channel. Pennsylvania, I'll never forget because I went through a toll booth. Here I am with a gigantic truck, pulling a gigantic trailer, and I go through this toll booth, and I didn't get the ticket. There was nobody there. It was like an automated deal, so I said, screw it, we'll deal with it later. So I get to the other side, and they had to charge me for the full, like going through the entire state because they didn't know where I went. It was like, what, 50 bucks? 50 US dollars. I was like, you gotta be friggin' kidding me. And the road sucked bad, and it was a toll road. Anyway, I'm sure it's an awesome place, but I'll never forget that experience. Am I going on a trip in March? I will be in Karat and would love to catch up. Yeah, we probably are going to Karat, I think, sometime about, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I think so. It seems like Karat is like we stay the night there, we travel on, and we come back and we stay in Karat. But I always let you guys know ahead of time. Soy Mafia is hot. Oh, that's funny. Her and Paul Red went to Nakhon Phanom to give the car some exercise. I've never seen a scorpion, Cody, on the ground or eaten here. I know they have it in Thailand a lot, but I haven't seen it. I didn't even see it at the Ĺive market. So I wasn't really searching for that, but I haven't seen it. I think that's more closer to Cambodia. I don't know. Sorry I'm sniffling. I'm clogged up. I know it's rude. Right now, Pal, it's hot and humid. Very hot. Very hot and humid. Andy likes it when you say, hey y'all, Paige here. Okay, I got some conflicts of interest with my intro and YouTube and the person who created that song. It was supposed to be a copyright-free song that was made open to the public to use, but now that I have reached a certain peak of my channel, they want to ding me on that. So what that means is, whatever money I made on those videos is going to go to that person who created that song. So whatever, but I need to try to figure something out so I don't get in trouble with YouTube on copyright infringement. Because what will happen is once you get too many X's, they'll kill they actually can shut your channel down for a certain period of time. So I don't know. You'll notice a little bit of change here on my intro. I don't even know if I want to have an intro anymore. So I just did it because I didn't want to start the conversation off with me talking because I come off to be kind of boring, I think, personally. So I wanted some intrigue. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Chucky's in love. Play my flute. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to worry too much about the intro. I kept the scenery and I just put some gay YouTube music on there. And I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. I don't know. I don't want to worry too much about it. But that's why my intro's kind of changed. And I've had to pull a couple of videos and, you know. Do I plan on doing... I've had a lot of people ask me about fishing. So, you know, when I was back home, I used to go fishing a lot, mostly to get away from my problems and relax. But now I'm relaxed and away from my problems all the time. So fishing's not really in the back of my mind. I could go down to the river and fish, but I got some fishing trips coming up, and I'm definitely, as always, bring you guys along for that. But I don't know when. We were supposed to do something last Saturday, but the guy changed his plans. The Mekong River has massive, gigantic fish. Can I find a good worm? No. They have these little tiny soil worms that they use. I don't know. Fishing techniques are definitely different in Thailand. Hey, Marcy, good to see you. Do you know anyone? Hang on. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not answering your questions. I see you guys. There's a lot of people showing up here. Let's see. I know you. Randall asks, I know you guys are not on the coast, but do you know anyone living on a boat? Oh, no. Not on a boat. I know people with a boat. Or somebody with a boat. Klaus. Steph loves to fish in Pattaya. Easy catch. I'm going to assume you're talking about fish, Steph. There is a lot of good fishing in Pattaya. You can charter a boat. I was checking that out last time I was in Pattaya a few years back. Quentin. Is Quentin here? Is Quentin in the house? I didn't see you, Quentin. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, Steph. There's too many fish in the sea over there. It's like an aquarium. Have I been to Khao Tall? No, not yet. Paige is here. I want to know where Paige is. Hang on a second. Right there. Paige is on the computer trying to look up either buying stuff on Lazada or looking at Google Maps. If all vloggers wanted, okay, hang on. Randall asked, if all vloggers over there wanted to come together and at a convention, would I attend? I don't know. I'm really kind of just on, I don't want to be on that platform. I don't have anything against those guys. I did watch a lot before I came over here, you know, because I wanted to be here so bad. But I never really could get the content that I was interested in, and not everybody's interested in my content, I know. But I don't have a problem with anybody, to be honest with you, nobody. I don't know that I'd go out of my way just for that. I don't know what that would benefit me, you know, or Paige. Paige wouldn't be happy with that. Me going to, like, if all vloggers got together and wanted to have like a get together, would you be interested in doing that?
No.
No. But there's no fun in that. It'd be like a business meeting. I don't know. They're great guys. It's just my thought on my live spontaneous brain right now.
I'm retired.
I'm retired too. Am I still the same weight as when I arrived? Pat Thai wants to know. You can see my, I've always had thinks that's funny. Yeah. Actually, I lost 4 kilos since I've arrived. But I've been exercising a lot because I have a lot of free time and I really enjoy exercising. But it's the beer and the sweets that are keeping me. My stomach is a little. Anyway, thank you, Marcy. Thank you. I love you too. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just be happy. Be happy and healthy. I try to ride. If I didn't ride my bike and exercise, I think I would be obese right now. What about Pookie? Pookie's page. You know, when you're born in Thailand, they give you what's called a play name, Chilin, and that's the name that you go by in your life. Because to be called your true name it would take all day. So Paige's name is Pookie. That's what her mother gave Paige when she was born. And you want to hear something funny? Her brother, his name is Nudang. Nudang. So Nudang means rat, and Dang is red. So his name is Red Rat. That's funny right there. And a lot of people, like our friend Mamu. Mu is pig. Ma is horse. Mama is horse. You notice that when our Easy Money says that he's watched all my videos, thank you, and notice that when me and my family and friends drink, there's never any drama and everybody is always happy. If there was a person here that had drama and acted stupid, Soy Mafia would hit him in the back of the head with a chair and kick him in front of a tuk-tuk. It ain't gonna happen in this house, so no drama. Brutal names. So yeah, that's one thing, Sean, I really like about Thai people is they just call it as it is. If you're fat, one. If you're, they don't worry about being politically correct. So they don't want to hurt your feelings. They're not doing anything derogatory. They're just calling it as it is. So if you look like a red rat when you're born, your name is Nodang. Hey, Jay. Need to send Soy Mafia on the Taliban. She couldn't handle the heat. Soy Mafia has not driven her damn scooter. The other day there was nobody on the street. I said, go ride the bike. She goes, where am I going to go? I walk to the market. I walk back. I come here, sit, and I exercise. Where do you want me to go? I'm like, holy shit. So, anyway, I'm done worrying about it. She's gonna hit me in the back of the head with a chair and kick me in front of a tuk-tuk. They don't throw anything away out here, Soy Dog. If something happens and she gets hurt, then it's gonna be bad. But she really doesn't hardly ride it. But me and Paige needed something to ride around at nighttime too. So. I put it in Paige's name anyway, but I put Soy Mafia on there. That Honda hybrid scooter gets crazy gas mileage. What is on the wall over here? A bunch of pictures. Oh, up here, those are 1,000. No, those are pictures of the family that her mom just sticks up there with tape. They've been there for 20 years. Those are umbrellas. That when you buy something, they give you something here in Thailand. So.
Now, when you go to the funeral, they would normally have a gift souvenir for you.
Oh, never.
So they give you
I was wrong. Paige just told me it's when you go to a funeral, it's a gift. Here's your umbrella. Yeah. Some of them are from the bank though, because I know they have the bank on there.
Some are from the bank.
But he just has them up there, and people randomly take them when they forget their umbrella. So I don't know. Or that is an elliptical that I bought for Soy Mafia. Does she still ride it? Yeah, everybody rides it. Paul Red gets on it in the morning for what, 15 minutes?
5 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry, 5 minutes. Paige gets on there a lot. I gotta blow my nose, guys. Give me just a second. Y'all talk amongst each other. Boogie's call. Hey, you know. It's funny in Thailand, people always say, well, you're digging in the plate to get food, seems like with the same spoon. And they're talking about, exchanging germs and stuff like that. But we don't really eat with our hands. But, if you're digging in there to get food, that's usually what we're going to eat. We're not playing around in our food. But, in Thailand, it's very rude to blow your nose in an area where there's people, especially at the dinner table. And it's very rude to pick at your teeth. So you'll see Thai people doing this, picking at their teeth. But in the U.S., they don't care. So we all have our bad habits about us in the world. Do I have health insurance in Thailand, or is health insurance cheap? Rush, I just did a video on that. You can look at my updates I just did, and I think on the screenshot it says something about insurance, but yeah, I have traveler's insurance. It's good for 1 year all around the world except for the United States and Canada. Here in Thailand it pays up to 3 million baht, and it cost me under $500 US. So you got to have it. If you're coming here on a holiday, you can pick up 10 days or 14 days worth of traveler's insurance that covers a lot for little, like almost no money. But anyway, that video was just not too far back. You could easily find it, and I left a couple of websites. And if you look in the comment section, people have given their also some stuff, insurance information that they have. Stefan, hi Chuck, were you in Chiapoom in December? I saw somebody looking like you. Let's see, somebody looking like you jogging near my residence. No, it wouldn't have been me jogging. We were in Chiapoom, I think, during Thanksgiving, and then we went to Prachuap, and then we came back for a little bit. But we were back here during Christmas time. Uncle Chuck, hey, Montree, how are you? Yeah, John, thanks for that. So you got traveler's insurance for 30 Australian dollars for 14 days. Yeah, if you don't use it, what are you losing? Who cares, right? You don't want to be at the mercy of a hospital here. It's best to have insurance. That's a good question. Time to Mosey. He asked if I plan to maintain my driver's license in the U.S. Yeah, hopefully you could do this online a lot of times. The last time I went, I had to go in, so hopefully it's not due till 2019, I think. I don't remember, but hopefully I can just do it online and get it. But yeah, I plan on keeping it, I guess. I don't know what for, but I need to keep it, yeah. And I got to keep my passport stuff too. So. Give me a reason to go back to the States, I guess, other than visiting my children. Ask Paige if she would like. Oh shit! Hang on. Let me back up. Would she, if she would like to answer some of the live questions sometimes? She's not really talkative like me. Thai people, in the most part, don't worry too much about things. So this whole vlog thing really isn't. Paige loves to travel and very go-lucky and spontaneous. So she just comes along and never really complains and doesn't really worry too much about anything. But she does help a few people out online on Facebook. Some of the answers that you get are from her. She does help, but she's not the type to get on the computer and say, here I am, what can I do for you? And that's pretty common. Paige has a U.S. citizenship. Yes, Capio. She had one before we got married. Or she had a green card, and then she got hers right when we got married. But she lived in the United States for over 20 years. I think 25 years. Yeah, Randy, the family does watch our videos. Mamu watches every one of them, and a couple of the other ladies. Thanks, Mr. Safety Forever. We talked about the shopping videos earlier. Randall said, one thing I see in my videos are not animals like elephants, monkeys, etc. and all through the country. There's a lot of monkeys in Thailand. You just got to go to the right places. But yeah, elephants don't come roaming around the streets typically. Let me back up here. Yeah, Andy, hopefully, like I said, next time I can do it online. Actually, the last 2 renewals, I had to go. I don't know, it's because I reached a certain age. You know, I did it, I went to the place and got my license, and then I reached a certain age, and then they required me to come back, but I had to go in 2 times in a row, the last 2 times. So hopefully I can do it online, have it shipped to my mother's house in Texas, and then she can mail it to me. I don't know, you can't really keep the mosquitoes off me. They're everywhere. I got a gigantic mosquito bite on my neck. There's spray, all kind of stuff. But a lot of Thais use this baby powder that has this cooling agent in it, and I just don't like it. But the mosquitoes and flies don't like it. So I'm thinking there's a reason for their actions other than trying to stay dry and looking white. I probably taste more like a Thai person now. Do I get a pension from the United States as well as your 401k? No, I'm not. I'm only 49, so. I've got some, if you look at my blah, blah, blah videos at the very beginning, you can get a lot of history about, I tell you how I ended up coming to where I'm at in my life. The Tiger Balm is what I'm talking about. That it's just, the Tiger Balm makes my eyes water, but yeah, that's what, if you get a mosquito bite, the Tiger Balm is what you should put on there. Yeah, you don't want to get dengue fever. Brock, yeah, you can go get you. Brock asked about if my passport expires, can I get it here? Yeah, you can go to the embassy in Bangkok and get it everything handled there in Bangkok. A lot of times it doesn't expire, it's just that you've used up all your pages because you're traveling a lot and you have to get a new one. They used to add a page, but now they don't. You have to get a new passport. Any travel vaccinations recommended in Thailand? There is a website, Disease Control Center website. You can type in where you're going, how long you're staying, what your activities are, and they'll give you some recommendations of vaccines. It really just depends on how healthy you are, but you can go to the Disease Center Control online and you can get that information about that there. Or just go see your doctor and tell them where you're going and easily get some vaccination. But yellow fever, malaria, you know, stuff like that. But if you're not going to go out in the country, I mean like out in the jungle, I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Randall, we're planning a trip to Japan right now. So Japan is in the near future, and then we got to go back to the States. But next year, we plan on doing a lot of outside. I wanted to spend my first year in Thailand. And we're going to do some outside trips, but anyway, we're excited about Japan. We just got, seems like we got a lot of things happening here lately. Have you ever got sick in Thailand yet? Yeah, I've been sick a couple times from, I want to call, let's call it food poisoning, whatever, but I have gotten sick a couple times, but I've gotten sick a few times in America too, so, you know, it happens. But I've never been hospitalized. Virginia, what's up? Do Thais play any sports? Of course, big time into soccer, big time into Muay Thai, and their national sport is Takra. Takra? What's this Takra, that kicking ball thing? Huh? Dakla. That's the national sport where they do like it's a mixture between soccer and volleyball, and they use their feet. It's crazy to watch. Yeah, you know Pad Thai. Have we ever been to Sukhothai? Sukhothai. Not yet. Connect Four. Paige gets the Thai price for things. How much would it be for a farang? You know, usually when you go to like markets and stuff, everything's priced. There's a price there. They're not going to charge you usually more money, depending on where you go. Hotels and stuff like that, you know, there's so many options that it's difficult for them to try to gouge you in price, but I don't know. She just does it because she can talk to them. I don't really think there's a farang price other than if you go to like a national park, they'll have a price for foreigners and have a price for Thai people. Thai people are usually 30, 60 baht. Foreigners are about 200 baht. Pad Thai, which part of Texas were you born in? Born and bred, Chucky. I was born in Miami, Florida. I moved to Texas when I was 8 years old. So I lived in Houston. I'm outside of Houston in the country for most of my life, but we've traveled quite a bit around the United States. But anyway, I was born in Florida. What do Thais think about Russians? I don't think they really think too much about people where they come from, to be honest with you. I thought, to be honest with you guys, when I came here, America has so much controversy going on around the world. So I wasn't sure how people were going to think of me when I got here. I was just going to say, oh, I'm from Canada. You know, I don't want any problems, you know. But they love Americans. It's crazy. They've got flags hanging from their house. They wear American shirts. But I don't know. They like the Western way of thinking. But I don't think they really care too much about... I don't know. You know who they really don't care for, to be honest with you? And I hope I don't offend anybody here, but Chinese people and what was the other one that they didn't like in the hotel? Chinese and Indian?
Yeah.
India and Chinese, because when they come, they tear the stuff up and they're loud and then they just leave. So that's the only negative things that I've heard about different people. They don't follow the rules, they just do whatever they want. Ani Monkey, yeah, Thailand is similar to South Florida as far as the weather, but it is, I would say, 20% hotter and humid here. I don't have a yellow book yet, Stephen, or the ID card. I need to get my, locally here, they want me to get my passport translated into Thai language. And I I haven't done that yet. Once I do that, but I have a driver's license that works just as good. But I can't board an airplane with my driver's license. I have to have my passport. But anyway, it's on my list. Yeah, Sinister, you've heard the same thing. That's what I've heard too. Virginia camper, looks like you all pound beers all day. No. Only in the videos. No, we don't drink beer all day. Actually, the ladies don't drink except when there's people over here or on Sunday. Hey, Justine, you're late to the party. You're not late. It just started. I don't even know how long I've been on here. I need to check. Look what I made, Justine, with the kids yesterday. I'm going to put the video out tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, Bob, I do. I guess there's just a lot of stuff to see in Thailand and share. It's easy to vlog in Thailand, so I try not to put out a vlog every day, but sometimes, I know sometimes it's hard to keep up. I'll just do 2 a week. How's that? Lloyd, no Sunday fun day today. There's the little girl Cream. Her birthday is Wednesday. Her birthday is Wednesday, so we're going to have a party Wednesday. And the last few weeks have been a lot of parties, so Wednesday is going to be Sunday fun day. I'm not going to change anything, guys. I was kidding. I really don't have a set time to make a video. I just do it whenever something's happening. I could make a video every day. I'm telling you, there's crazy shit happening out here all the time. All the time. And it's interesting to me. I think it would be interesting to you too. But I do have other stuff to do sometimes. Do they mow their lawns? No. No, nobody mows lawns here. You know, back in America, we have tractors and mowers, and you know, we can take a strip of a highway with a tractor, done. Here, you'll get about 10 guys with these shitty weed eaters with a metal blade on it, and they'll just weed eat the whole thing. But I guess they gotta have something to do. Yeah, I see leaf blowers. Sean, but they use them to start their fires. I don't ever script anything on my videos, Randall. Sometimes I do if I have something to share, because I'll just take notes, but then I start getting confused and I have to edit a lot and back up, and I'm much better spontaneous, and I've always been the type of person where, okay, we're going to jump out of the plane. Well, I'm scared to death to do that, so let me go first. Or we got to go do this. I'm scared, so let me go first. So I've just been the type of person that I don't want to watch anybody, or I just want to do it. I don't know. Nothing script. Puro. Okay. Good job. Hey, Aaron from California. Paige is actually a better cook than me, believe it or not. She just doesn't cook over here. She's retired. Thanks, Randall. I don't know how else to be, but I know I do a lot of things and say a lot of things that people don't agree with, but hey, that's the way life needs to be, you know. Paige liked living in America, yeah. She had a lot of friends of hers still live there. Can you own a firearm with a marriage visa? You cannot own a firearm here in Thailand. I did a video on this. You could go back. I think it said on there, owning a gun. And I left a couple of websites on there and what it would take to get one. But you don't want a gun here. CCC, good morning. I love Mexican food. Can you make some wraps with guacamole? I could, yeah, they sell avocados here, but they don't eat them. They use them for like facial masks. I don't know, Sinister, you really don't want to own a gun in Thailand. We do a lot of grilling. I've had a lot of videos of that, Virginia. The homeless Mexican. My lean costs more than your rent. I'm not really sure what that means. But I like the name. Dan the Man, how are you, sir? I agree. But you got to watch out for the ones carrying the machetes here and the baseball bats. I don't want to open a Mexican restaurant. I don't want to open a cookie stand. I don't want to own a business in Thailand. It's too much. I don't want to be pinned down. When you own something, you got to be there. How are you, and how are the soy dogs? The soy dogs still suck. I got these little pop rocks that I bought these, and I put them on my bike, and so when I see dogs gathering, I grab a handful of them and I start chunking it at them. It's these little, I know you guys have seen them before, these little things here. Sure. You know, you just throw them and they pop, but it scares the dog. They don't know what it is. Come to Bangkok. No. Yeah, Lloyd, I put your YouTube channel name up in my last video, so hopefully you'll get. It's not like you need any. Anyway, you already got what, 16,000, 20,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome, but you have a lot of Thai followers. So what I had mentioned on my last videos is a lot of my subscribers have Thai wives. So it's good to watch your video because they can listen in and be part of the video too, because your wife is doing most of the commentary. And most of you people like to see great Thai food. Well, yeah, he's got it. How long does it take to do my editing? Not very long. I'm pretty proficient at it. I really don't do a whole lot of added on stuff, just blending and cutting and try to make a decent cover page with a name. And I don't know, I'm not too fancy. I know a lot of guys spend 4 to 6 hours doing one video, but I can't be that way because I'm making a video every day. But I like to add some music and something in there to make it entertaining. But I do a video like almost every damn day. Robert, you were looking at the Chiapoom Hotel for $35 a night. Is that good for the area? I got a lot of videos on that. The river view, if you're just coming with you and two people, it's about 1,000 baht. So there's there's a ton of places here. So anywhere between 500 and 1,000 baht. Hey Justine, have I seen their live chat? Crack me up. I'll talk the same time English. Yeah. I watched them last night. I don't know how long I've been on here. I need to check, but I don't want to make it 2 hours. Some of these, here we've already been on for an hour, so I'm going to have to cut it. So I'm from Germany. Are you Chinese? I don't know. You must not be talking to me.
No.
The homeless Mexican is just random sentences. I don't know if Google's helping you with that or not. Yes, Sinister, Brian, and Fawn. Awesome people, awesome vloggers. You guys check out their channel too. Okay, Patty, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Our internet speed's pretty consistent there in the area, really bad. Randall, here, this internet is unbelievably, I mean, I'm doing this Wi-Fi on my cell phone. There's 4G here, and they're thinking about 5G soon. Everything's fiber optics. To me, the speed is faster than I paid $100 a month back in Texas. Thai spice is a lot hotter than Mexican food. Yeah. Geoff, a lot hotter. Yeah, this is my cell phone. But I'm looking at my computer down here to read the comments because on the phone it's a little slow. It's delayed. And I'm slow and delayed too. Robert, I just told everybody, I know you just came on, we're going to Khon Kaen and Chiapoom next week. I have rode everywhere in my town, John, everywhere. I know where to go and not to go. I did use my GI Bill already in America. I don't think that would work over here. But what do I know? Okay, Jack. Are you leaving? Thanks. I'll be safe as always. Okay, guys. Well, that's about it. Thank you guys for buying me a beer on this. I didn't even know you guys could do that. I don't even know how it works, or I don't know. I'll have to look on that, but on the super chat. But thank you. Let's see. Hey, Drew. I see you just came on too. Yeah, internet is awesome in Asia. No problem. If you guys haven't seen Drew, in Tokyo Drew, I'll leave a link up to him. If you want, Drew, type in your link at the end of this video and we'll share it. You guys need to check out we're going to Japan sometime real quick, so maybe we can catch up and have a couple beers. Okay, guys, that's it. I gotta go. My throat hurts. I talk too much. I got stuff to do. I gotta bake 120 cookies for my classroom tomorrow with my kids. I really enjoy that. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's really a busy time in my life, but I'm having fun every single day. So thank you guys for coming with us. And I've got 8,000 subscribers. I can't believe that. That is crazy awesome. But I know a lot of you guys are wanting the same things that I kind of wanted. And I just want to show life in Thailand, all over Thailand, just from my eyes. And kind of, it's funny in Thailand, and I like to share it. So thank you for coming along with us. And hit like. Always hit like. Check out my kids' video, Cooking with Kids video tomorrow. It is a good video, and it's funny. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, let me see if I can get Paige to say bye. Bye. Bye, guys. See you.